Welcome to Short Scale Modelling. This is part 16 of Tamiya's US Aircraft Carrier Enterprise CVN65. Scale is 1 to 350. This is the final review part of the build. But before we get into that, some thoughts about the kit. First of all, this kit is huge. It's over a metre long, about roughly 26 centimetres wide. So the surface area to display it, you're going to need quite a bit of room for it. The build quality is really good for this kit. Detail is okay. Could have been a lot better for a 1350 ship. I know there's a lot of aftermarket parts out there for this kit that the cost has probably would push you over the price of the kit itself, but it is worth getting if you're into that sort of thing. As I was saying before, I'm more build out the box sort of guy at the moment, so I haven't added any aftermarket parts. But I'm not saying don't do that because you can obviously. I'm just showing you what the kit is like out the box as such, and building it to the best of my abilities. I would recommend this kit to a beginner. The kit itself is easy enough to put together, but there's different complex techniques that you really need to know to put this kit together though. So once you get the hull done, and that's a relatively simple process. The elevators can be a challenge. The tower definitely can be a challenge, and the number of aircraft that you have to deal with is a challenge as well. So if you're not used to building a multiple screw kit like this one, it would be a challenge. So if you are a beginner, I would stay away from this one for now until you've got a few builds under your belt as such. But it is doable, but you would find it a very big challenge. Therefore, I would say intermediate to experienced builders would get the best out of this kit. As I said, it's a really nice kit to build. The instructions are roughly easy enough to follow, but there is some confusion on the instructions about the colour at certain areas and the naming of some areas. Now, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know every single part of these types of shapes, so I rely on mostly what it tells me in the instructions. And I got pulled up a couple of times because I got the names wrong, and that's absolutely fine. Because if people don't tell me, I won't know. So whoever the people are, and you know who you are, who done it, thank you, because I didn't know the correct names, and you pointed me in the right direction, and that's brilliant. The colour is really confusing though on some of them. Some of them is calling for a white base coat, and after talking to some people and someone who actually served on the ship, I I found out that they should have been the grey colour, which I subsequently changed the areas that I painted white. The photographs I found online were also confusing because there's different variants of the ship out there, whatever refit the Enterprise has gone through. So some of the deck markings may be slightly dissimilar to one photo to another. For instance, the ship's registration number, the 65. One instructions are show it as a solid colour. On some of the photographs I looked at, they were solid colour. Some of the other ones were the outline colour. I opted to do mine in the outline colour, but that can be a bit confusing as well. So I'm not an experienced builder. I think I'm quite an experienced builder. However, that did confuse me. So it's something you may wish to look into before jumping into the build. Maybe I should have done. The withering of the deck presented me with a couple of issues, but those are mostly down to my own doing. I got worried after putting the initial withering markings down because once the pigment had dried, It was too white, too bright, and I thought, oh my God, I've really screwed this up. And I thought the paint had interacted badly with the varnish that I put down. That wasn't the case. It was just me being too heavy-handed with the weathering. But I did, I think anyway, pull it back to how I like it. And I'm happy with it, and that's all that counts anyway at the end of the day. So, I mean, as always, these uh, kits I've done, not without the problems, but it's good to show you that it's okay to make a mistake and show you how to bring them back how you want it. Anyway, that's enough about me rambling on. Let's get into the final reveal. And after you watch the final review, why don't you go and check out my channel? There may be something there that'll interest you. And if you like what you see, why don't you subscribe to the channel? But if you do, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be kept up to date with all my future builds as well. Hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course, you can share the video. So I hope you enjoyed the final review. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you on my next build. Bye for now.